In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the Tommy 7 Simul. Before we get into this tutorial, I recommend you guys to learn Paul 7 Simul if you want to have an easier learning experience. But if you just want to jump into Tommy 7 Simul, then feel free to do so. So for the notation, like for your solving side, we're going to call this the uppercase U, uppercase C, uppercase L, uppercase D, and uppercase R. And for the other side, we're going to call this lowercase u and lowercase c, lowercase l, lowercase d, lowercase r. So that is going to be the memo, like the clause of the name. And for the corners is just going to be the same for the solving side. We're going to call this uppercase ul and so on. So feel free to follow the scramble on the screen. So if you done the scramble right, it's gonna be the scramble. So we're going to be solving it on this side. So for your M1, we're going to flip it over. This is going to be your solving side, by the way. So for your M1, we're going to calculate from lowercase d to lowercase c. And for this case, for this clock to get to this one to match, it's going to be -4. Yeah, -4 for your M1. And for your M2, we're going to match the lowercase r with lowercase dr. Yes, dr. And it's -2. So that's your that. So just keep that in mind, and we're going to flip it over and see what it takes from this to get to this, which is -3. So you're going to add those two numbers together. So -2 and -3 equals to -5. So that's going to be your second number, and we're going to flip it back, and we're going to see how much it takes from this to get to this. So the lowercase r to get to lowercase d, and for this it's -2. So that's your third number. So for this, for your fourth number, is going to be a little bit complicated. We're going to see from like how much it takes from this to get to here, which is -1. And we're going to look at this clock and see how much it takes to like how far is it away from the 12th. So to look at this, see, if we look at it like this, it takes one tick to get to 12. So for this case, it's gonna be -5. It's gonna be -5 to get to 12. If we look at it from this angle, it's also -5 to get to here. Yep. So -1 and 1 equals to 0, and just keep that number in mind. I'm going to see how much it takes from here to here, which is 3, and this number to get to here, and add those three numbers together. So 3 plus 5 equals to -4. -4. And for the fifth number, it's kind of similar to the fourth number. So we're going to see how much it takes from this to this, which is 1. And we're going to see how much it takes from this to this, so it's 4. You add those two numbers together, so it's 4, and we're going to flip it over and see how much it takes from this to this, which is 6. And we're going to look at this clock and see how much like how much it takes to get to 12, and which you only need this is 1. So like it takes one tick, like +1 to get to 12. So we're going to do 6 plus -1, which is 5. So that's your fifth number, and that's all for the memorization. We're going to get into the solving stage. So we're going to solve it on this side. And for your M1, it's -4. So we should do the -4 on this clock. And your second number on any of these dials. And the second number is -5. And now your M1 and M2 is done. We're going to push this pin down and do your third number on this dial, and our third number is -2. And while we're doing that on any dials, we should match this clock to this one. Yeah, and we're going to push this pin down, and this step is kind of intuitive. On any of these dials, we should match this clock to any of these edges. And for this up pin, we should match this center clock to any of these matching clocks. And now you're done. We're going to push this pin up and execute your fourth number on this or this dial. And the fourth number is -4. And for the fifth number, you should do it on any of these dials with the down pins. And for the fifth number, it's 5, so we're going to do 5. And now the memorization is done. We should push this pin down. And for this up pin, we should turn any of these four clocks to match with this one. And on these down pins, you can turn any of the dials to match this clock to any of these clocks. And now we're done. We should just push this pin up. So these two are up, these two are down. On these any two pins, two dials, we should match these 6 clocks to this one. And while we do that, we can simultaneously turn these two dials to match this clock with any of these edges. And now it's done. We should push this pin up, so these 3 are up and this one is down. So we're going to turn it to 12, and this one, and also turn it to 12. Yep, so that's the tutorial for Tommy 7 Simul. Let's do another example solve. So feel free to follow the scramble on the screen. So we're going to solve it on this side. So M1 here to here, which is -5. Alright, and this clock to this one, which is -5, and this one to here, which is -1. So your second number is 6. And turn it back. We're going to see this one to here, which is -3, so your third number is -3. And this one to this one, which is -5, and how much it takes to get to the 12, which is 6. So -5 plus 6 is 1. So we're going to turn back here and see from this to this, which is 1. So it's 2 if you add those two together, and here to here, which is 6, and 2 plus 6 equals to -4. So that is your fourth number. And you're going to see how much it takes from this to get to this, which is 2, and this to here, which is -4. 2 plus -4 equals to -2. And you're going to see how much it takes from this to this, which is -3, so -5, and see how much it takes to this to get to the 12, which is 3 plus 3. So -5 plus 3 equals to -2. So memorization is done. We're going to turn back here, M1 on this dial, and your M2 on any dials, and push this pin down and execute your third number on any of these down pins. And while matching this one to this one, push this pin down, and we're going to match this clock to any of these edges. and also doing this center clock to match it with any of these, and push this pin up, these two up, these two down, and do your fourth number on any of these up pins, and your fifth number on any of these down pins. And your memorization is done. We're going to push this pin down and match these clocks to this one, and also matching this one to any of these clocks, and push this pin up, so these two up, these two down. We're going to match any of these clocks to this one, and also turning any of these dials to match this one to this one, and push this pin up, so only this one is down. We're going to turn it to 12. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope that I can actually help you guys. I hope you guys actually understand. I know some part that is very hard to understand, like this part when you want to see how much it takes from this to get to this 12. Okay, little update. Remember when I said that if you want to get this clock to negative to the 12, it's -3. Well, I'm actually wrong, so it's kind of hard for me to explain, so I'm gonna just say it in the simplest way. So for example, this is at 2 o'clock, so the number is 2. If it's like right here, it's at 8 o'clock. Yeah, this is at 8 o'clock, so 8 means it's -4, not 4. Like, I explained it wrong, so I hope you can actually understand. Or like this is at 9 o'clock, so this is -3. So because okay, let's just say it this way. This is at its original position, and it takes -3 to get here. So to say it nicely, we're going to look at here. It's at you're going to look at the clock position like mostly from here, like upside down. It's actually at 3 o'clock. If you flip it over, it's at 3 o'clock, so it's 3. Or right here, it's at 7 o'clock, so it's actually -5. If you look at it here, it's at 7, so it's -5 because it takes -5 to get to that to get to this position. Sorry if I actually explained it the wrong way. So yeah, I know I don't explain it as nice as other people, but I actually tried my best. So goodbye.